Hello and welcome to the Retro Junkies Super Show. I'm Landon, and on this episode of Landon Plays, we're going to be playing a gem that not a lot of people know about. Mainly because it came out in Japan, and because it came out later on in the life of the Super Nintendo Super Famicom. Let me put my fishing pole down. It's kind of a hint as to what we're doing today. Today we're going to be playing the Super Famicom classic, Super Black Bass 3. Now, as you can tell, there's a gentleman on here with a sweet mustache who's just happy as can be that he caught a fish. Here's a look at the game cart, just your standard, Super Famicom cart here with the same smiling gentleman and his fish. This game came out in 1995 from Starfish, who I kind of did some research on it, and Starfish and Hot Bee were kind of partners, and then Starfish kind of bought them out, which bought the rights to the Black Bass series, and that is why, that's one of the reasons why this game didn't come out in America, was the whole Starfish Hot Bee deal. Plus, this is kind of more of an RPG fishing game than just a straight up tournament fisher, which you're going to see here in just a little bit. But anyway, I'll tell you what, let's grab our pole, let's get ready to go fishing.
Alright, here we have Super Black Bass 3 from Starfish. Going to get a little nice intro scene here. I got all the big name sponsors in this game: Daiwa, Ranger Boats. I don't remember ever having many sponsors in the Americans, maybe Zebco, but love this title music and love this scene. It's just like, you're getting ready to go out for a day of fishing, and it's right before the sun comes up, and it's just beautiful. And then when you hit the start button, oh yeah, get that tournament music going, get fired up, getting ready to go fishing. So what you have here are two options. I'm going to choose the second option just to go in and see what we have. And you can take a look at records. Of course, since it's in Japanese, it's going to be in grams. So I'm going to try to back out of this menu here real quick and go back to the title screen. Got that beautiful, lovely music. I love that music so much. It's like something out of a Bob Ross painting. But here we go. We're going to press start. We're going to go into fishing. So it's asking us to create a profile. I know it's in Japanese. I've had to play this game quite a bit just to get used to the menus and kind of establish a pattern of where things are. So this is going to create a new file for us. We're going to select the first file. And if I could read Japanese, I could tell you what these characters were, but I can't, so you may be able to, but I'm going to go ahead and just put in some characters here just to get it started. So here it is. We're going to give our character, you can either make him male or female. We're going to go with male. And here it is asking for a little bit more detail, yes or no. I'm going to go ahead and hit yes. You can choose whether he's right-handed or left-handed. We're going to go right-handed since I'm right-handed. You can give him glasses, sunglasses. Let's do the star sunglasses. We'll make him like Elton John goes fishing on this. You can give him facial hair. You can give him a little mustache or a beard or a mustache and beard combo or a nice handlebar mustache. Let's go handlebar mustache on this guy. And here you can choose his color scheme. You've got green, orange, and yellow here. Green, blue, and white. Kind of a reddish orange, blue, and yellow. Kind of a blackish blue and purple. A yellow, red, and blue. Black, blue, and purple, which I always usually choose this color combo. Or the purplish pink, green, and kind of a teal. Just for fun this time, what would our Elton John guy like to wear? I think he would like to wear, we're going to put this pink on him. And then it's just asking you to confirm the selection, so we're going to hit yes. I don't know what this screen is. I usually just start through it. And as you can see here, it's got our character, what he's going to look like, what hand he is, his mustache, and his fabulous sunglasses. And here at the bottom, it has level 1, and that's going to play into importance later on in the game. So it's just asking us to kind of confirm everything. And here it gives you the choice of either fishing in a tournament or just going out and having some free fishing. So let's do some free fishing. We don't want to be competitive right now. Now the tournament, you go against other fishermen, and whoever catches the biggest weight or the most weight in fish is the winner. So here we have a map of Japan, and you fish out of 3 lakes. I've never took the time to try to figure out what these 3 lakes are, or if they're even historically or geographically relevant, I should say. I mean, they might be. If any of you geography buffs out there wanna let us know, you can. I'm probably gonna pick. I'm gonna pick this one because it has a 4 or 5 star rating. Now you have a choice of either going fishing, going to a store, or backing out. Let's go to the store. This is part of the fun of the game. So here's your little guy. He's just kind of walking around in the fishing store. You can talk to other folks in the store, and they kind of give you tips about what the fish are biting and what's going on. And this guy's asking me some questions. I don't know what he's talking about, but here you can go over and select some new lures. Let's see what or hooks, actually. You can do hooks for like soft baits like worms or anything like that. You can actually buy an inner tube, which is kind of a neat way to fish. Fish attractant, fish guard, which protects your hook from setting too deep in the fish and killing it. O2 tablets for your live well, bullet weights, bobbles. Oh my goodness, I mean, it's very in-depth, everything that you can do in this game. I kind of wish it had come out in America just for that reason, because I like an in-depth game that kind of simulates what you would really do, like in fishing or football or whatever sport or I guess, game you're playing. Got your different weight of fishing line, actually, I should say. We're just going to leave that alone. I don't think my guy has the proficiency to use any of the heavier weights. Here we have fishing poles, different rods. You start out with 2 that are pretty good. The thing about this game is you have to level up your character by catching fish, and the more fish you catch, you know, he'll level up, and when he levels up, he can use better equipment and better gear. Here are some reels, and you notice that they're all sponsored, all actual reels that you could buy in real life, which I think is really cool. I wish, like I said, I wish we would have had a game like this in America. Let's take a look here, and here it offers you the different types of lures, like you've got your crankbaits, your soft baits, spinner baits. Let's take a look at the crankbaits here. As you'll notice, they're all different names, like actual names like Heddon and Megabass. And let's see, I'm trying to see if there's any more on here that I recognize. I've never heard of Natros. I don't know. Maybe a Japanese exclusive brand. Let's take a look here. You can take a look at your worms and your soft baits. I'm a big fan of this Gary Yamamoto pack of worms, and you can select different weights and different configurations for the worm. So I went ahead and bought that. And see, the thing is, like, it doesn't take the money out of your account until you go up to the register. But if you buy something, you have to pay for it at the register, or they'll stop you and have you come back into the store. So let's go up to the register. I don't want to talk to you, kid. Go away. Go fish. Go play in traffic or something. Oh, here comes a little shopkeep. So we're going to pay for our worms. He's kind of just going over what the cost of everything is, and he's wanting to know if we accept or deny, so we're going to accept. Alright, so we bought our worms, and here we go. So it's back to the map screen, and we're going to go fish. And now it's asking us what time of day do we want to start. Do we want to start at 4 a.m., 5, 6, direction of the wind. I mean, all kinds of factors. You can choose pretty much any way you want to start. So we're going to go ahead and go fish. Now, one of the things I like in this game is you kind of have an overworld that you can walk around in. And let's not get in the boat right now. Let's say I want to fish from the shore. I can do that in this game. I have to set my equipment up to do that. So, alright, let's set our equipment up here. Yeah, we don't have anything. So we're going to select one of our rods. I'm going to select this one since it uses lighter line. And now we're going to put a reel on. I always have better luck with this Abu Garcia reel. Put on our line. Don't have any tier 2 or 3 lines. And see, that's kind of how it does, is it breaks up your lines in tiers. And let's put a lure on. And it's asking us, you know, what kind of lure do we want? So let's go with let's go with the worm we bought. Let's see if I can find that worm we bought. There's the worm we bought right there. And it's asking you the worm setup, and you can rig these worms like a ton of different ways. So we're going to do it with the bullet weight and hook. It's just asking us to confirm everything. Alright. And now we can go fishing. Let me just back out of this menu. Alright, so it's saying we can't fish here, that it wants us to get in the boat. So we're going to get in the boat and fish. Here we go. Whoa, take off. Literally, we're taking off. Alright, I'm hoping I can find somewhere to fish where there are actually some fish biting. And if... Oh no, he hit us! Hey, watch where you're going, jerk. Go under bridges. And if we weren't in the boat, we could talk to the little people on the shore if we walked around. So here I am getting ready to choose another part of the lake to go to, which is a really cool deal. You can pretty much go, the lake's kind of divided up, and you can go anywhere on the lake, which is neat. It just takes a little bit of time to get there. I'm kind of in the middle of everything right now, so I don't want to get in the middle. I don't want to get near the shore where there's some cover for bass to be hiding in. Let's see. It's kind of hanging out here waiting. Now we're going to fish over there. And we don't want to get out of our boat. See, it just asks us if we wanted to get out of the boat. So you can get off at other docks and walk around and talk to people. I mean, this is a really in-depth fishing game. And I wish we would have got something like this in America. I really like fishing games. They're kind of just like a guilty pleasure of mine. Let's get in these reeds and see if there's anything in here. See a little guy in a rowboat over there fishing. I mean, you can watch people fish. We want to fish here in this. We may not get a bite, but... So what you do is you can set a target. I always set a target. It kind of helps you scout ahead and see if there are any fish where you're at. And it doesn't look like we have any fish here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get back into the boat. Or start the boat back up. I don't want to fish the open water though, is the thing. Much like in real life, I don't like it when people fish on top of me, so I'm not going to fish on top of them. Let's see if we can find another area to fish. This whole video may just be me trying to find somewhere to try to fish at. There's a guy on the shore there. He's just hanging out. Alright, looks like we have one here. Let's see if we can find the little guy. And if we find him, he has to bite, so... gonna scout a little bit. Ah, there he is. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw up above him. And you have to hit the B button to kind of thumb the reel so the line doesn't get caught. So now we wait. Kind of wiggle the worm a little bit, so to say. For a little bit, isn't he? Just thinking about it. Gotta entice him. Oh, he bit! Oh, and he hit hard. Alright, so we've got a fish on the line. Oh boy, he jumped. So as y'all know, the tension meters down here at the bottom, the fish's stamina and my stamina are represented. Like the fish's stamina's out and my little guy. Oh, what? He's trying to get off. He's trying to get off. You gotta hit the button quick to get him. And we caught him, and he's no bigger than our hand. He is 14.8 centimeters. Throw him in the live well. Let's keep him. He's the biggest fish we've got of the day right now. Here's just a little status screen saying, hey, congratulations, you've leveled up to level 2. You've earned some more hit points. You've gotten stronger. You're not going to get tired as quickly. Let's go back to the boat screen. And the thing about this game, too, is like, if you're tired, you have to crank your boat. And if you're tired, you can't crank your boat nearly as well as if you're fresh. So that's kind of a neat little deal. It kind of encourages you to get a better boat and better motor later on. We're going to go somewhere else. I'm not really digging this place. As we say where I'm from, let's go up into the head of the lake. It's going to take us a little bit of time to get there, but we're going to go up in the head. There's an island. We're running over all kinds of fish right now. Here we go. Reeds. You can catch fish in this game in reeds like nobody's business. Let's see. Let's see if we can find some fish. And basically a path to try to fish around. The thing about these reeds is like you have to fish around how they grow. And I don't see any fish in there. So I'll tell you what. No, we're not going to throw. Let's cancel that. Let's go around this reed pile and see. I know I'm running fairly... I'm saying there's one right under us. Let's try turning the boat around a little bit and see if we can find the guy. And I'll tell you, if real fishing... Oh, there he is. See him right... Oh, he moved. He's right there. He looks like a pretty nice one, too, so we're going to throw up above him a little bit. Thumb our line so we don't... And you can crack your lure on these reeds if you're not careful. If it's like a crankbait or something that can break, you'll break it on these reeds if you're not careful. Come on, Mr. Fish. I know you're wanting to bite. Come on. Come on. Oh, he's got it. Oh, and he's hooked. All right, here we go. Oh, he's trying to get off. He's putting up a good fight, too. It's a good thing we caught that last fish, or we would be so out of it right now. We couldn't... Well, we're not really doing much against him right now anyway. He's just kind of doing his own thing. But and the thing about this game, too, is like if you get him to the boat, it's not like necessarily an insta-catch. Like you have to get the fish wore down enough to where you can grab it. And that takes some time. So let's see if we can get this bad boy. Oh, we got him. That was quick. Yay! He was a little bit bigger. I've never understood what this message is. I don't know if it's trying to tell you that the fish is pregnant or what. I've never understood, and I've never been able to find a translation of this game. If you've been able to find a translation of this game, let me know, because I would love to play this translated into English. But yeah, I don't understand what this little fin thing is, but he was 46.1 centimeters and 1,332 grams. Let's put him in our lifeboat, or in our live well. And he's not really worn out. As you can see, the other fish from before, the smaller fish, is still gasping for air. He was just a little fella. Alright, here's our status screen. We've been upgraded to level 3. And we've gained 8 hit points. Oh, we've advanced to level 4. See, if you catch bigger fish, you advance levels more quickly. And that can help you catch bigger fish and use better equipment down the road. But I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. As always, thanks for watching. Let us know what you think about these videos. We're going to put this probably out on the podcast and out on... YouTube afterwards, so be sure to check it out in both places if you like it. You know, that lets us know and lets me know that you want to see more videos like this. And yeah, so let's go and close things out.
All right, everyone, and that was Super Black Bass 3 for the Super Famicom and Super Nintendo. A really neat little gem of a fishing game, and if you have a chance to get it, pick it up. I got mine off eBay with the box for like $5 American, so can't beat that at all. Again, as we close, just want to give a big thank you and shout out to everybody in the Retro Junkies network. If you haven't already, check them out. Check out the network. There are shows for all sorts of people, whether you're in the toys, games, or just anything old and cool or old and retro. Give us a check, a shout out or a check or whatever it is you want to do. Let us know that you're listening and watching and what you like what you're seeing. Again, this has been Landon Plays, and I think I'm going to go fish. So, good day, good gaming, and I'll see you later.